On February 23, 1991, a team of U.S. Army Green Berets found themselves in a harrowing situation, deep behind enemy lines in Iraq. The odds were stacked against them, but they managed to pull off an unbelievable feat. Are you ready to hear their incredible story? Let's get started. Our story begins with an 8-man team of U.S. Army Green Berets, led by Sergeant Chad Bowens, embarking on a reconnaissance mission in Iraq. Their main objective was to observe Highway 7, a critical supply route for Iraqi forces. To get them into position, the team was dropped off at night by Black Hawk helicopters. As daylight broke, the Green Berets settled into their observation point, ready to complete their mission. But things didn't go exactly as planned. As the team settled in, they were compromised by 3 local children who stumbled upon their position. Faced with the prospect of their mission being jeopardized, Sergeant Bowens made a quick decision to relocate his team. Unfortunately, not long after, their position was compromised yet again. And this time, the stakes were much higher. Before they knew it, the Green Berets found themselves surrounded by approximately 150 Iraqi soldiers. They were miles behind enemy lines, lightly armored, and completely outnumbered. To make matters worse, they had no vehicles for a swift extraction. It seemed like an impossible situation, but Sergeant Bowens and his team were determined to stand their ground and fight. With no other option, the team prepared for battle. Within the first 10 minutes of the firefight, the Green Berets managed to take down 40 of the attacking Iraqi soldiers, showcasing their incredible skill and tenacity. They knew they were up against a much larger force, but they refused to back down. The battle raged on throughout the day, with the team holding their ground despite being heavily outnumbered. Realizing they needed assistance, the Green Berets used signal mirrors and radios to communicate with nearby F-16 fighter jets. These brave pilots swooped in to provide crucial air support, dropping bombs on enemy positions as the Green Berets continued to fight on the ground. The team used their training and expertise to guide the F-16s, ensuring they hit their targets while minimizing the risk to themselves and the pilots. As the sun began to set, the battle finally began to wind down. The Green Berets had fought valiantly throughout the day, taking on a force nearly 20 times their size. They had managed to inflict heavy casualties on the Iraqi soldiers, with estimates ranging from 100 to 300 enemy fatalities. But as darkness fell, the team knew that they needed to find a way out of this perilous situation. With the cover of night, the Green Berets seized their opportunity to call for extraction. The same Black Hawk helicopters that had dropped them off swooped in to pick them up, flying low and fast to avoid detection. The team moved quickly, boarding the helicopters under the cloak of darkness and flying off to safety, leaving the battlefield behind. The 8-man team had faced seemingly insurmountable odds and emerged victorious. What's even more remarkable is that not a single member of the Green Berets team was killed or injured during the entire ordeal. Their bravery, skill, and teamwork had enabled them to stand their ground against a vastly superior enemy force and survive to tell the tale.